For instance, sir.
Can I tell you guys one of the reasons why coming to Asaba for spiritual work is hard? Asaba. You know why it's hard? I had a discussion with Oniche, the great goddess of Asaba. And there was something she told me. He said, I have been in control of the spirituality of the Ahaba people. In the spiritual realm, they don't call Asaba. They don't know Asaba as Asaba in the spiritual realm. The Oniche said, I have my own people. They've been under my covering for years. Please don't come and spoil the atmosphere. Come, tell them about me. Remind them about me. As for the men, until something is done, I will always favor women to men in Ahaba. I summoned Inebisi. Inebisi said the same thing. I summoned the great earth god of Okpanam, the great god of Okpanam, and Oniche. They don't agree. So, a ritual was done in the middle of the night at the true point, what you guys call the boundary of Okpanam and Asaba. That's not the boundary. The elders and the chief priests of Okpanam and Asaba, they know the place. And they went there and did a ritual of reconciliation. And this was the agreement. The agreement is this. When you move from Asaba as a man to Okpanam, the shackles of what affects men will be relieved of you, because the earth god of Okpanam will begin to bless you. But every 7 days, you step out of Okpanam town to Asaba town. For 3 months, you will experience the covenant that encompasses the lives of people in Asaba, if you are a man. For the women, there are things that will happen with you, blessings you will pack when you live in Asaba town. If you move to Okpanam, suffering will start coming. You are hearing me, they will agree on this. Now, when it comes to Warri, like I said earlier to you guys, a man and a woman, they stood where is called Escravos, or maybe where is called Escravos.
It's in Warri town.
Is it in Warri town or in Efru?
That's the Shekiri part of Warri.
Good. I saw the man and the woman standing to a place called Escravos. Is the Escravos like a water? Is it a water body?
Yes, it's water body. That's
It's an island.
That's mostly where the Olu of Warri goes to pray sometimes.
You are not serious. So it's like the seawater, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, and that's that's where most Chevron is there, Shell is there, some other companies are there.
Yeah.
That was where the man and the woman laid the curse in Warri. So let me tell you, there is money in Warri, but you will never see the value of it. Never. It became worse that they took everything that was supposed to hold in Warri, they took it away and moved to Port Harcourt, and moved to Lagos, and moved to Abuja.
Yeah.
Yes. That's 2000, and during that 99-2000 crisis, all those things happened.
30 years from now is how many years? 30 years. 30 years. 30 minus
2054.
2024. That's 1994. 1994 was when this man and this woman laid a curse upon Warri, and then 1994, 1995, 1996, 1997, the curse was activated. What year did Warri crisis started?
That was the
1999.
that was the hit.
1999 was the hit. 1999 was the hit.
Meaning the
Yeah,
crisis
before
must have,
1999.
meaning the crisis must have started before that time.
Yeah, it started before that time, but was not serious. So the
swear,
hit started
That's serious,
in
yes.
1999.
I swear by the waters. I have my bow here. I have this white coral. I bite it. I'm not making anything up. I didn't read it anywhere. These are the messages coming directly from the Spirit. Like I said,
You are the reminder.
I am the
Sir, please,
reminder.
can you record this? Sir, can you record this section, please?
I'm
Because
recording
I
it
need
already.
somebody.
I'm
So,
recording it already.
It's recording
Right on,
already.
sir. Right on, sir.
So, Ome, you wonder why going to Warri is difficult for me even before I married you. I said I don't like the town. The town is cursed, it's possessed. Port Harcourt welcome me. If I step into Port Harcourt, I'm a billionaire. If I enter Port Harcourt, wait till I go park from that time. I'm a billionaire. Even people that live in Port Harcourt does not know where they are living. Abuja is empty. They are parking to come to Lagos. If now me be the government of Port Harcourt, anybody moving from Abuja to Port Harcourt and I go pursue and go back. Don't worry, stay your place. They are not using women in Lagos now. I told them, create a WhatsApp group. Let me organize a mass cleaning for you women in case you've been used. Nobody have made anything.
So what will it take you to come to Ebonyi?
Abakaliki is a blessed place.
Ebonyi. Wow.
Now, in the middle of the night in Abakaliki, a child wakes up and cries at 3 different specific parts of Abakaliki. The voice of a child cry. That child was
They
used,
have testimony.
that child was used as sacrifice about 300 years ago. Now, that sacrifice was to be renewed by the milk of a sucking mother and 7 goats. That sacrifice was stopped being renewed more than 15 years ago. The person that renewed that covenant was a particular governor who came in, did the covenant, and Ebonyi saw light. After which he left and nobody. They hated that man so much. That man was the reason why we knew there was a state called Ebonyi. Ebonyi was forgotten because that child will wake up in the night and cry in different parts of Abakaliki. Ebonyi is a blessed. Let me tell you guys something. If the people of Ebonyi can do what their ancestors did and embrace, Ebonyi will be like, not actually Ebonyi alone. Nigeria is naturally blessed, but Ebonyi will be where people go for tourism. Una they do sort abi?
The sorts of the nation, we have about 3 to 4 salt lakes in
Wait.
Ebonyi State.
Wait, you guys do salt, right?
Yes, sir. I'm
Because-
using our natural salt to cook. I don't use English salt.
Because-
Our natural from my village.
Because I remember that by the waters, though I heard salt, but I didn't know if that is the state they call salt of the nation before you said it now. What
Salt of
does
the nations.
what does salt do in food?
Taste, sir, sweet.
So when I
Taste.
said that if a boy can go back, a boy will become where people just go to add flavor to their life, to taste what is called goodness. The first
So
day
how will it take you to come?
I can't come. It is the governor that will invite me. If the governor cannot invite me, let the chief priest of Abakaliki invite me. Nobody need to pay me money. When I went to Asaba, you guys saw, I poured libation in Asaba. I called Joyce's name. I called some of my children's name. And Oniche said, we will give you what you want. We will escort you. They escorted me into Onitsha. If you must know, Onitsha and Asaba is one nation. Nobody should deceive you. The River Niger never divided them. The River Niger actually linked them together. But because they have to create states, that's why Onitsha is in Anambra State. Why is it so coincidental that the name of the great goddess of Asaba is called Oniche, and the town in Anambra State is Onitsha?
Yes.
Because Onitsha is part of Delta State. By culture. Go and check. Go. Do you know that if go and watch Onitsha festival, it does not look like Igbo festival. It look more of like the Niger, the Delta Igbo, what you guys call Delta Igbo. Are you guys aware that Onitsha is one of the most powerful kingdoms in the East? The king of Onitsha. If you know what that king willed spiritually, the king of Onitsha, he willed the power of the Delta speaking Igbo. He willed the forces of the Igbo nation, and he willed the spiritual force of the River Niger, the whole of River Niger, down to the northern part, down to Kemet, Egypt. He willed that force. If Onitsha king hear wetin I dey talk now, if he send the people say, warn that boy, you should not say that in public again. It's not everything that you just say public. Una not get sense. White man come, buy animal and goat, slaughter for una river. He build bridge. He go back. In nation they succeed. It's called peanuts. Peanuts. They come establish and write their name on the earth and connect their powers to our own. They suck from us, enrich themselves, transfer the wealth to their children. The ones that are smart enough, the wealth.
Talk to us, sir.
Nigeria this, Nigeria that, Nigeria this, Africa,
God
spirituality. Whereas we all know, even the computer we are using today, that we can use up to put it in a personal computer, the firmware was designed and conceptualized by Philip Emeagwali from Igbo land. Best doctors you see on earth are from Nigeria. Best motor mechanics that Mercedes-Benz had is from Igbo land. Boxers, Nigeria. Track racers, Nigeria. Beauty queen, don't come from Nigeria. So I come with an idiot who now come online and tell you, we are carrying spirituality around and we are not trying to build any technology. Or there.
Best cyber security outside countries from Nigeria. Cyber security.
Yes.
The They hired them from here.
Now, our leaders already know that there is a savior that will come. They are not the one. But until that savior come, let my home not be poor. Let my children not suffer. So they invest in getting more money to just until that savior come. Who is that savior? I, Uzih. I am the savior.
Thank God I know you, God Uzih.
Am I going to insult anybody? I tell you guys, if you open your mouth and insult your politicians, your leaders, you are laying curse on yourself. The ancestors that decided to say, let old men be there, you think is a blessing, is a curse upon you. Because the more you insult Tinubu, you are insulting an old man. Curse is upon you. You are insulting a constituted authority. You are insulting a man who had offered sacrifice to shrines and altars when our own brother was jumping from one church to another, doing campaign with his tiny voice. Tinubu was handfulled, was meeting those that control the spiritual realm. And you wonder, with all the name praise of Peter Obi, physicality is a show. Go and read 47 laws of power. See, sometimes what you perceive as negative is what has been chosen by the gods. And let me tell you, the gods can decide to choose a leader to punish. The Bible said, and I chose him to punish Israel for their transgression. God can establish somebody to punish a nation. Finally, Obasanjo say Festival of Art and Culture is Festival of Art and Culture. Unknowing to you guys, it was a transfer of authority from Nigeria to China, to Arab, to Vietnam, to America, and to UK. So when they came, all our gods in Nigeria, because the leader has spoken, became slaves. Then you guys are aware that one of the most popular deities on earth, more popular than Ra Anubis, is Olokun and Shango.
Yes, sir.
And Amadioha.
Look.
Olokun, Shango, Amadioha. They are more popular than even the Chinese deities. Yet, they are less effective in Nigeria and more effective in America. They worship them there.
Yeah.
Now, when they still America and UK, how much does it cost you to pay a diviner to do consultation for you? Is it £100? You spend up to 600 to 1,000 pounds to meet a diviner there. And I told you guys to give me less than $100. So you are doing like Christians. Why did they give you Christianity? You focus on faith because work, they make you believe. Not he that runneth, nor will it, but God that showeth mercy. Mercy is supposed to be the gift given to a man that has work. When your servant is working and working, out of mercy you give him what? Water to drink. Why would any man tell you you don't need to work? Mercy will speak for you or there. So you go to church, you do everything. You do all the prayers and everything, and nothing happens. And that your sister who went to meet Baba, collect your husband. Your sister not follow the instruction. He not follow the instruction when I make and lose the husband. I wish he followed the instruction. He got carried away. See, men who go into spiritual and they are diligent, they don't fail. I, Uzih Ben, I can never fail.
It started happening to me since I stopped church, sir. It started happening to me.
And I tell a lot of people, No, they go church again. Ijo. No, they go church again. Ijo. No, they go church
I
again.
saw church since last
No, they
year.
go church
I
again.
saw church.
Ijo.
I will go to the river with wine, pour libation. I will have peace.
There must
I
be
will have
peace.
patience.
See, Joy, let me tell you something, man. When it will happen, it go don't happen, you not go know. When it will happen. Because number one, the spirit wants to, I told you, they want to connect with you. They want to dine with you. They want to bless you. But it's like a runway. Can an aeroplane land in a turmoil runway where there is tempest and wind? Can it land?
No, sir.
The aeroplane will start turning around until they prepare the runway and finally land. My landing ground was not clear. So the aeroplane was turning away, was turning around. I met Uche Kwinife, it was turning. I met Late Dora Akuyuli, it was turning. I met the former president, it was turning. I met Oyemeshi, it was turning. I met Peter Amrapo, it was turning. There was no better ground to land. I met, what do you call it, my brother here in Urobo here, what's the Double Chief Ekana Mowarin. You must know Ekana Mowarin. Keno, you don't know Ekana Mowarin? Double Chief Ekana Mowarin.
The double chief.
Good. I worked for him. He was turning around.
Double chief.
Yes, I work for him. He knows me. He respects me to today. Have regard for me. He's my elder, he's my papa. But he respects me. I met Chief Emma Okoro, who was turning. And then finally, who did I meet again? I met the ancient waters. And then there was peace. I landed.
There was peace.
And when I landed, you know what happened? They gave me a wonderful wife. They gave me a wonderful calling. They now assign somebody whose money I will use as transport fare to get to where I'm going. Your transport fare is not 1 million. No. When the gods want to bless you, your transport fare runs into billions of naira because your destination is not the million. Your destination becomes the name you create because money is a servant to you.
Thank you.
Money becomes a servant to you. But the question here is this: are you ready for those nights where you will cry and no help will come? Are you ready for those nights where you will look at your life and you will say, but what have I done? Are you ready for those nights you will wake up in the night and you are crying? Those type of tears, you are alone, you can't shout it out. The tears will so be running as if they are pouring water on you. You are sweating. Your pillow is wet. Your nose is running. And you ask yourself, but what have I done? Are you ready for those nights? Are you ready for the days you will walk and you are going to look for a job and you apply and they say, we cannot give it to you? Are you ready for those days that I want to eat? How do I do this? You know your sister Oyemeshi. She was in that position. But when the time come for God to lift her, she was selling okrika and her phone rang. They've made you commissioner. So I don't understand. Commissioner. No, nah. He said, go to the TV. Oyemeshi, commissioner. I forgot the commission they gave her. Today, she has served as House of Assembly, State House of Assembly. She has served as National House of Assembly. There is possibility that that woman is likely to be the governor of Delta State. First female governor of Delta State.